There we go. All right, looks like it's live. Let's jump on here. Make sure everything's actually working. There we go. We figured it out. All right, so yesterday I was trying to stream and I was getting really frustrated because I couldn't figure out why it wouldn't work. But now we're good. Let's jump into the content. My name is Travis Conover. I'm an actor and a filmmaker for over a decade. I've worked on several feature films, several short films, music videos, TV shows, you name it. I actually have 2 films dropping next year. I have one that just dropped this month, and I'll be on an episode of a TV show next year as well. So you'll get to see me a bunch. But I love entertainment. I love movies. I love making movies more than anything. And what I really like doing is kind of breaking things down and showing people why not. I think things are going to be good. The last several years, Hollywood has been on a major downturn, but I think that's going to be for the better. I think what it's doing is weeding out junk, woke entertainment, and it's going to make way for some good stuff and some things that people actually want to see. So what we're going to do today is jump in, check out some movies from next year, just some news, maybe even some trailers that we can find. Honestly, it's been really kind of funny. So I'm going to share my screen with y'all. And the main movies I'm looking at, number one's Superman. So James Gunn. If you don't know who James Gunn is, let's jump on IMDb real quick. And close this, close. Cool. Let's go on IMDb. Let's look at James Gunn. So I think what he's most famous for recently is like Guardians of the Galaxy. He's kind of taken over the DCEU, right? The DC Cinematic Universe. Dude's got the legendary haircut. And he made a couple. I think this is what's hilarious. He made a couple Marvel films, and then DC, being as non-original as they can possibly be, hire him to reboot the cinematic universe for DC. I mean, come on, guys. But yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy 1, 2, and 3 is what he's most famous for, but he's done a lot of other stuff too. Peacemaker, The Suicide Squad was another one. Love it or hate it, I was not a big fan, but The Suicide Squad, I only watched probably half of it, and then I turned it off, to be honest with you. And I'm a big movie guy. I make movies for a living, and I love acting and stuff, but kind of brutal. That was kind of brutal, y'all. So anyway, he is working on a new Superman, according to Screen Rant here. And the movie trailer's not released yet. I wanted to share a trailer with you. I think these stills are just AI teasers. They might be real. However, this is all just teaser information. So let's go on Superman 2025 and let's see what comes up. Only in theaters, July 11th, 2025. So this is still several months out. They have not dropped a trailer for this yet, but let's kind of look and see what we got here. So Clark Kent, aka Superman, played by David Cornsweets. That's quite a name. And I've never seen this guy act in something, I don't think. Let's find out what his actual acting credits are. Okay, he was Scott in Twisters, so I have seen him act before. That's a good thing. He's in Twisters, which I actually really liked. Twisters was good. We Own This City, Journey 3000, The Politician, Acting for a Cause, Hollywood. Yeah, this is all stuff I don't know, which is fine. That doesn't mean anything. There's literally 500 movies, 400 to 500 movies made every single year. And dozens of TV shows have episodes every single week. So for me to see all of it is obviously something I don't even want to do, but it would be physically impossible. If you're just dropping into the movie, into the video, make sure you drop a like and follow me for more content. We do live streams every week. We also do a bunch of different trailer reactions and movie reviews and stuff like that. So if you're into the entertainment, if you're into movies, check it out. And it's come from a perspective of an actual filmmaker, an actor, someone who's been on many, many sets. So I haven't seen this guy. He, to me, Does he look like Superman? That's the question. That looks like Henry Cavill, but maybe it is this guy. Maybe that's why they chose him. He's got maybe a little Henry Cavill look to him. He might look like maybe like a young like Superman from the comic books, and that's cool. That's fine, because comic accurate is something that fans really, really love, and I'm cool with that too. So Superman, love it or hate it, I don't know. I don't think we have a ton of information as far as story is concerned, but let's find out. See if there's a synopsis on here. Follows the titular superhero as he reconciles his heritage with his human upbringing. He's the embodiment of truth, justice, the American way, in a world, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so none of that really means anything, and honestly, who knows if this will be any good. There's very little information on it, and this doesn't look like... No information on it. So we got no storyline yet and no trailer. So Superman, I'm just not into superhero. I think the biggest problem right now is that everybody's burnt out on superheroes, but they don't know what else to make. WB, Universal, Disney, for goodness sake, they're all just burnt out on creativity. They got nothing left. They're creatively bankrupt, and obviously that's a huge problem, but that's where we're at right now. So Superman, for me, it's like, if this was Gladiator, I'd be like, kill it. I probably would say that it's going to be a mid movie at best. Most of DC stuff is mid. They've had like one or two good movies. So this for me, I'm not that excited about. But if you're a big Superman fan, if you're a big superhero movie fan, this may be cool for you. That's fine. It doesn't bother me either way. Moving on, Avatar, I think, is going to be quite a bit more interesting for me. Avatar is December 19, 2025. So obviously this is a year away, like a full year plus away. Why am I bringing it up now? Well, Avatar 2 and Avatar 1 were like mega, Avatar 2 box office numbers. 2.32 billion in the box office. 2.32 billion. Let's see what Avatar 1 is. 2.923 billion. Okay, so Avatar 1 actually did better. Now, Avatar 1 was one of the few movies that I actually saw in the theaters, I think twice, maybe 3 times, because people just kept wanting to go. So this movie is like, it was like a phenomenon, right? Highest grossing movie of all time. Let's look at Endgame box office, because I think it was close. 2.7. Okay, so Avatar still made more. Endgame number 2, Avatar 2 number 3, I think, ever in the box office, ever, period. And Endgame did 1.9 billion in the international, not the domestic box office, which is, Europe, China, you name it. Avengers Game set several box office records, including fastest to 500 million. Okay, so Endgame was fastest to 500 million, fastest to $1 billion, and fastest to 1.5 billion. Still didn't outdo Avatar. Interesting. But Avatar looks crazy. So look at, let's go to YouTube real quick. I just want to show you here. Avatar 3 trailers. So this is kind of funny to me. A Fire and Ash. So you can find 1, 2, 3, 4. These say official, bro. These say official, and we know they're not official because there's no trailer yet. So teaser universe. This is it's amazing that it would say official. So all of this stuff is fake.
Oceans. They taught us to live in harmony.
All these trailers are completely fake. These are made by fans trying to get some views. 203,000, 4.3 million. That's because he had James Cameron in there, 20th Century Studios. Like, none of this is real, dude. which I think is absolutely hilarious. There has been no trailers for this yet, but there's, 10, 15 fan-made trailers to kind of fool people, which again, I think is absolutely hilarious. So Avatar 3, I'm definitely going to go see it. It's one of the very few Hollywood movies right now that I'm actually excited for. There's a lot more independent stuff that I'm excited for, aka 2 films that I have coming out next year. That I'm co-starring in, and I also directed and produced. So lots of cool stuff going on there. But Avatar, Zoe Saldana reprises her role. Sam Worthington obviously reprises his role. Not surprise. Did I say surprise? Reprise their role. Zoe and Sam Sigourney Weaver also does. Kate Winslet. Wow, look at this. Jermaine Clement. He is from the what show is that? Flight of the Conchords, I think. They had like a kind of a band-ish type thing, but they had like a TV show, kind of like a Tenacious D, but a little less sinister, a little more quirky, a little more funny. Really a pretty hilarious show. Giovanni Ribisi is great. Okay, so yeah, this one is good. I'm going to give this one thumbs up. This one I'm definitely going to go see. Superman, I'm going to see it, but that don't mean I got to like it. You know what I'm saying? Avatar. Next up on the docket is Mortal Kombat 2. This is hilarious to me, so check this out, yo. Mortal Kombat 2. Now, there's been more than 2 Mortal Kombats, by the way. However, this one, again, has a bunch of different fan artwork, or a bunch of different fan. Welcome to our channel. Concept. Yeah, they're making concept trailers. So this trailer, none of these trailers are real. So this is not a real trailer. This is not a real trailer. I think it is hilarious that people do this. I mean, it's kind of cool, right? Like, I hope my movies someday have people getting so excited about the sequels and the prequels that people are making fake trailers. And I know they will someday. And probably not too... Whoa. That's unexpected. I'm not interested in that. I don't know how to get rid of that. But what in the flip was that all about? Anyway, okay, so all these, 10 or 15 Mortal Kombat trailers, not real. There's some fan service there. All right, let's see what it's actually all about. See if there's any storyline. IMDb, add a plot in your language. Okay, no plot. Now, the first Mortal Kombat movie was starring Louis Tan. I think he did a serviceable job. I didn't think there was anything to write home about there. But what I will say is that some of the fights were decent. Some of the choreography was decent. The issue here is I don't think it was that big of a success. Did it even come out? Did it even come out in the box office? Grossed $84.4 million worldwide. Now, the 2.5 time rule, basically a movie has to earn 2.5 times its budget to break even. I broke this down in one of my other videos, so make sure you go watch that video. I'm trying to remember which one it was, but I think it was when I was talking about Hollywood's burning down. So go check out that video if you haven't. Make sure you drop a like here and you follow me as well. But yeah, that movie, what was the budget? Mortal Kombat budget. No, I want to make sure this is, 2021. What was the budget, y'all? It made $84 million, $55 million. So this movie didn't make any money unless it did really well in streaming or something. This is all box office, so maybe it did really, really well streaming, and which is kind of highly doubted. But maybe it was more of a cult classic. Did it release on HBO simultaneous? Maybe it did, man. I'm trying to remember. I did see this one, but it was very forgettable. This was not something that like blew my mind or something like that. This is a very forgettable movie. So, okay. Enough of that. Mortal Kombat. Back to here. Hanzo. I really love Hiroyuki Sanada. He's great in basically every single thing that he does. But he plays a samurai. Okay, Shogun. He's playing a samurai here, or a shogun in, a shogun is a samurai, but he's playing a shogun here. This dude plays the same character in everything. Hey, nothing wrong with it. But my man is one of the most typecast people, other than like Hector from Fast and Furious, because the dude's name is actually Hector, and he plays Hector, in like 50 movies. So this guy is like the number one samurai in the world, right? As far as movies are concerned. This movie, Shogun, maybe we should check this out. This kind of looks lit. Not part of the video. Normally it wasn't supposed to be, but here we are talking about it. He was in the Wolverine. Yeah, he did great in there. Shogun, obviously. Oh, it's a show. Oh, I have heard that is so good. Where can I watch that? Y'all, sometimes things goes off the rails, but this is on Hulu, and I've heard it's great. I want to see that. Maybe we'll do a watch party or something on that. That looks really, really good. All right. So Mortal Kombat 2, I'm going to see it just because I saw the first one. I want to see what they do with this one, and I want to be able to bring a review to y'all. But Mortal Kombat 2, what do y'all think? Let me know in the comments. I'm going... I haven't made up my mind yet. We're gonna stick maybe. This is a maybe right now. Mortal Kombat 2. Let's get rid of that. Now, next one we actually have a trailer for. This is Captain America: Brave New World. Now, if you're a Disney fan, if you're a Marvel fan, this movie's been out, or this show has been out, with Sam's character as Captain America. And let's just look here real quick. Captain America: Brave New World. Did that say Harrison Ford? Sam Wilson, who officially has taken up the mantle of Captain America, finds himself in the middle of an international incident. Could you be more vague? Answer, no. You could not be more vague. Some screenshots here. It's pretty, but... they also have a $200 million budget, so it better be really pretty. Oops, didn't mean to do that. All right, so Brave New World, obviously. Harrison Ford plays Thaddeus Thunderbolt. Bro, you gotta stop. You gotta stop putting this guy in action movies. He's like 150 years old. Liv Tyler plays Betty Ross. Sidewinders in it. Sam Wilson or Captain America. This is a big cast. Colby Lopez, WWF star. Or WWE star. Okay. Probably one of the bad guys. Generic bad guy number 47. I do like Tim Blake Nelson. Okay. We'll see. Look. The original Captain America with Chris Evans... super good. It's I shouldn't say it's super good, but for me it was super good because I love the character Captain America. So for me it was really, really good, and I also just resonate with the American way. He's red-blooded. He's all American, and he's super patriotic. And Chris Evans played that character really, really well, which is interesting because Chris Evans for real is extremely like juxtaposed to the character. They should have had me play Captain America. I could have done it, right? I could have done it. Look at that. Let's get it back out. Come on, look at that. I could have played Captain America. Come on, and I would have been much better at it because I actually am patriotic and I actually like America. Chris Evans seems to not like America at all. So enough of that. But anyway, this looks really terrible. Let's actually look at the trailer, y'all. Come on.
You asked for me. Here I am. You want to help me? Is there anything you remember?
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States, Thaddeus Ross.
Whatever this is, Cap, be careful. What do we know?
There were 5 shooters. This was a coordinated terrorist attack, sir.
I was a wartime general. Now I'm a wartime president. Your inner circle's been compromised. Let me fix it. Watch yourself. You're not Steve Rogers. You're right. I'm not. Wait for it. We're on the brink of war. I can't trust anyone. Nothing about this feels right. Captain America. You ever ask yourself, who's playing who? Someone's been pulling the strings on everything.
You're under arrest?
I don't want a variable out there that I can't control.
Stop!
Captain America, caught without his wings.
You like to play dress up and blindly execute the state's orders.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
What if this is a trap?
You don't even know what this is.
Since when were they red?
You want me? Come and get me!
Okay. All right. Calm down. That. Calm down, dude. Holy smokes. That looks ridiculous. What was the budget on this? Budget. Oh, no, they didn't. Oh. 350 to 375. Movie, thumbs down. The entire last sequence, y'all. The entire last sequence was CGI. The setting, obviously the huge red Hulk thing that was throwing cars at him, and then he split it in half with his wings. There was a lot less CGI in the first one, y'all. It was just, there was still a lot, but it was, oh my God, this looks ridiculous, man. This looks absolutely ridiculous. Crazy town. All right. This gets thumbs down for me all day. I'm going to see it so I can review it and so that you don't have to watch it, but they're never going to make this money back. They have to make $1 billion to break even in the box office. This is not going to make $1 billion. No one wanted this guy to be Captain America. Nobody wanted this Captain America. Bucky should have become Captain America, right? The Winter Soldier should have become Captain America. That is a much more logical. He's got the super serum. He's got the arm. He's got everything cooking. Like, that should have been Captain America. Man, terrible idea. All right, let's get that out of the way. We did Superman. We did Avatar. We did Captain America. We did Mortal Kombat. So look, sorry. Look, this, we'll talk about Snow White in a different video. Don't get me cooking Snow White. You're a mess right now. So look, I think the biggest thing that I'm seeing right here, this used to be called New World Order, by the way. This used to be called New World Order. Okay, so what's the problem with that? Well, if y'all know anything about the NWO, the New World Order, right? It's like one world government, like the elites taking over, that kind of thing. So maybe that just has something to do with the film. Maybe Harrison Ford's character is corrupt. I really don't know. It's an international incident, whatever that means. But y'all, this looks really, really crazy. It looks bad. Not excited about it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. This gets a thumbs down for me big time. Mortal Kombat, I'm kind of undecided. We're about half an hour in. I know we have a lot to do today. So yeah, Tron's rough for me. We'll get into that. We'll get into Snow White, which has been one of the biggest disasters of all time in film. Huge budgets, never going to make any money. There's a lot. Hollywood's crashing, y'all. So I don't see any of these movies. I don't see Superman. I don't see Captain America. I don't see Mortal Kombat making any money, which I don't know why they're making these movies. Just to like stay relevant or something. And then I think Avatar obviously will make money, but you got to remember Avatar's budget. Like, what was Avatar 2 budget? That's what I want to know. Avatar 2. Now, it still made money. Let's not be foolish here. But the budget, you want to talk about money. They put $500 million. So, yes, it made money. However, they had to make $1.4 billion, $1.3 billion to break even. And then they still made $1 billion on top of it. Golly, that's crazy. So, yeah, anyway, I'm going to take off there, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you follow the channel. Make sure you subscribe for more. And it's called follow on Rumble, but just subscribe for more. Make sure you throw a thumbs up and drop something in the comment too. Let's connect. Let's create a community around the entertainment industry, all the things that are happening. I have a lot of exciting news coming in 2025, not just for Hollywood films, but a new Hollywood that's being formed right now in the background. And I'm going to get more into that soon. So make sure you join, and we'll see you next time. Have a good day.